Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty cheating once again. Now, I just made a video a couple of days ago talking about Call of Duty, how a bunch of people in the community have apparently become fed up and frustrated with the state of affairs in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. However, what I am going to be showing you in today's video is, in my opinion, completely unprecedented. I mean, it's actually insane the way that this has gone. Now, cheating in Call of Duty has obviously been a problem for years, but I don't think I've ever quite seen anything like this. Now, I will say on Grand Theft Auto 5 Online on PC, the cheating has also been rampant for years. And in games like that, the people with the hacks, they can like lock you in place on the map, they can disconnect you, they can crash your game, but this goes even further. It's beyond just a like, oh, this person disconnected me from the lobby. Like, that's bad enough, but we're at the point now where cheaters in Call of Duty can basically ruin your entire account, and there's really nothing you can do to defend yourself against it. There's not really anything you can do to save your account once the whole thing has basically been done. So cheaters have found a way to evolve in Call of Duty beyond just being able to shoot you through the walls and auto aim and have red boxes, God mode, whatever, right? Obviously, cheating has just become more and more of a problem in gaming over the last few years, and in competitive gaming, casual gaming, doesn't really matter, but like, I can't actually imagine how video games can function with multiplayer in a state like this. Make no mistake, we are at a point with Call of Duty where Activision, Blizzard, Treyarch, all these other developers and the companies involved in the product, they are no longer in control. They are no longer pulling the strings. They are no longer running this game, if you will. This game has completely gone to the zoo. I mean, we're at the point where cheaters quite literally run the game better than the folks who actually make and publish the game. And there's nothing that anyone can really do about it, it seems. So over the last few days, there have been growing reports, I guess, that there is this cheating software in which people can basically report your account for whatever reason that they want to Activision. And not only does it report you one time, but it sends hundreds of reports. So they can basically click the button and it reports your account 100 times. So there is apparently a hack available that is allowing cheaters to send 100 plus in-game reports of a player in Call of Duty, which is causing players to get shadow banned in Warzone and Black Ops 6. So if you don't play COD, I'll go ahead and break this down for you, right? So obviously there's reporting features in the game. Now you can report people for things like, oh, abusive text or voice chat. And then of course you can report people for things like cheating or exploiting, hacking. Well, so now hackers have the ability to literally press a button over your name, essentially, right, on their mod menu, and it now spam reports you hundreds of times to Activision for cheating or whatever it may be. Now, the reporting system in these games are completely fucking broken, so if people just literally report you enough, accusing you of being a cheater or whatever, the system is going to react no matter what. So you could literally just obviously not be cheating, you have no software or whatever, but because some hacker decided to press fucking 6 clicks of his mouse on his computer, you have now been reported hundreds of fucking times for cheating. And it basically, I don't know, overwhelms the system, or it just reacts to try and stop the reports or whatever, and yeah, you get shadow banned. Now, getting shadow banned in Call of Duty basically means you are put in this like cheating purgatory. So I guess their big punishment for people cheating and whatnot was they get put in lobbies of only cheaters. So basically, if you rub a hacker the wrong way in the game, I don't know, you kill him too many times or you shit talk him for being a cheater, whatever it may be, they can now literally just get you shadow banned and make you play only fucking cheaters and basically just destroy your entire account and your experience on Call of Duty. Now, what is Activision doing to counter this or to fix this problem? Nothing. Pretty much fucking nothing. So the cheating is so rampant, like ranked play, for example. You can't play ranked play in Call of Duty because there's so many cheaters that you literally just can't play it. If you're playing casual, you can rub a cheater the wrong way, or just, I don't know, they can get bored and decide that you're no longer fucking playing and having fun. And not only can they just ruin the game, they can literally just destroy your account standing with Activision. So just recently as well, Activision put out a statement addressing the massive influx of cheating in the game game, all the problems that people are having with it, and they announced that they will not be able to apparently meaningfully update their Ricochet anti-cheat that's supposed to be stopping all of this shit. It will not be updated to address any major concerns until at least Season 2 or Season 3, which is literally months away. You know, it's literally months from now before people will be able to finally see Activision do something about this shit. And even by then, is it really gonna fucking matter? I mean, we all know how Call of Duty works at this point, right? Like, the game comes out late October, early November. It has its 8 weeks of glory where everybody's playing it. And then by time New Year's rolls around, 70% of the player base is gone. By time Easter and Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day all start coming along, there's only like 10% of the fucking player base even still playing COD. And of course, that's when they're finally going to update the game. They're going to finally bring supposedly competent anti-cheat. They're going to address all of these problems. But even then, I have absolutely no faith that any of this is going to be fixed, because cheating is not new to Call of Duty. It's not like Black Ops 6 is the first COD that anybody fucking cheated in or broke the game. We've heard time and time again from Activision, oh, well, we've updated Ricochet. It's finally going to do something this time. I mean, like, every time Call of Duty is about to launch, like a couple weeks beforehand, they're like, yeah, bro, we put in that work on Ricochet this time around. That shit's gonna be catching everybody this time. Nobody's getting away with this cheating shit now. And like, they said that before Black Ops 6, and then people were literally fucking hacking in the beta. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't even hacking in the game a couple months after release. They weren't just hacking on day one. People were literally hacking in the fucking early access beta version of the game. And I mean, when you're at that point, dude, what can you really fucking do, right? Like, what is really the answer to stop all this shit? Who really knows? Because it's across every mode. And realistically, it's getting to the point where it's in every fucking game, right? Like, it's beyond just Call of Duty at this point. Any game where it's got crossplay enabled, shit like that, right? There is now this massive, huge influx of cheating. And I mean, I'm a PC player. I love playing on PC, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we should deny that when Call of Duty finally embraced crossplay and people on console could finally play with people on PC, we immediately noticed a massive and immediate explosion in cheating that has only gotten worse every single Call of Duty game. And no matter what Activision does, right? Like, they try to knock these fucking cheat clients off, they try to take their websites down or whatever, but these cheats are getting so advanced, they're getting so much work done to them, they're making so much money, there's so much shit going on with them that they're just constantly updated, and there's new features. Like, apparently some of these new cheating menus are basically undetectable. If you told someone this shit like 15 years ago, that there's actually cheat menus out there now where even for people streaming or playing in professional tournaments, they don't show red boxes, they don't show any signs of cheating, and it's actually possible for people to get away with this shit, people would be befuddled. You'd be like, oh, there's no way, man. There's no way that shit's going on. And then now also, like, a lot of this shit, also the problem is it's being done by AI. So like all of these reports in Call of Duty, you know, when you fucking report a guy for cheating or like abusing the voice chat and shit, Call of Duty is using artificial intelligence to monitor these reports and monitor what's going on. So they're basically using this experimental feature as the in-game police that's supposed to like prevent this shit and help make the game fair for everybody. But instead, it's just gullible. It literally doesn't work. I mean, even if you're not cheating, if you're just in like a 6-stack with your friends, you can just all spam report somebody in the game and literally get them fucking like comm banned or get them shadow banned. It isn't even just about like the hackers, but the problem obviously is the hackers have something that is like fucking hundreds of times more potent in effect, basically. Like, instead of just a couple of reports, there's now hundreds of reports against this player. And it just is absolutely to a point where who the fuck is able to deal with this anymore, right? Like, you can't casually play Call of Duty without running into cheaters. You can't competitively play Call of Duty without running into cheaters. You can't watch Call of Duty without seeing people run into cheaters. Like, what the fuck is actually going on here? I mean, some games apparently are able to handle stuff like this better, but like, you would think Call of Duty at this point is some fucking free-to-play game where it's made by some developer with 4 employees in their bedrooms or something. I mean, this is a company with thousands of employees. It's a billion-dollar enterprise. Call of Duty in and of itself is a billion-dollar franchise. It's constantly getting money poured into it left, right, and center. And somehow this is the result. This is the fucking outcome of what you get. Keep in mind, there are still people in the big year 2024, the year of our Lord, if you will, who are paying $70 or more for Call of Duty, and they're buying Black Cell battle passes, they're buying the fucking bong camos and shit like that. They're pouring money into this game. Also that what, some fucking dude who spent $20 on a cheat client on some Russian webpage can decide that you're no longer playing the game? Like, it's fucking, I don't know, man. I feel like we are actually at a point where cheating is too far gone. Now, like I said, you know, Activision, oh, we're gonna bring the update here in a couple seasons, guys, don't worry about it. Every season lasts like 2 or 3 months. We're probably not going to get this apparently big competent update until like, what, fucking springtime? The Easter Bunny and the groundhogs and shit are gonna be running around, but yeah, finally we get that big Ricochet anti-cheat update, and then by that time the hackers will have the ability to press a button and actually teleport you and your entire setup to the nothingness dimension, right? They're gonna fucking teleport you outside of the space-time continuum, and then Activision will have to find a way to counter that. Oh, but guys, we're gonna patch that, we're gonna fix that in Season 7. It's just insane. Like, I get it, you know, this isn't easy to handle shit like this. I mean, I couldn't just walk onto the job and fix all these hacking problems, but that's what these people are paid to do. That's literally your whole fucking job. This is ruining your product. And apparently everyone has to wait this long. It's like, no wonder Call of Duty loses all of its players within the first like 2 to 3 months. Half of the time ranked play isn't even there at a fucking reasonable time. And then you deal with shit like this. I mean, I just, it's incredible, actually. Like, of course, I'm always gonna blame the hackers and the cheaters, like you guys are the ones doing this shit or whatever, but like, it's almost impressive the level of shit that they're able to do at this point in a very like bad and morbid way for this game. Like, the fact that they've even gotten this advanced is just fucking beyond me, bro. Where is the legal team at Activision? Why aren't they suing these people? Why, like, something, you know? Now, Activision just recently also announced that they banned 20,000 more players through the anti-cheat and everything, because obviously everybody's talking about how Call of Duty is a cheating cesspool now, but 20,000 cheaters being quote-unquote gone means nothing. How many times have we seen Activision come along like, yeah, guys, we knocked out tens of thousands of cheaters today. We're really happy to announce that we handled a lot of these hackers, friends. And then nothing changes because the hackers are able to circumvent the bans. They find their new accounts, you know, they start playing in different regions, different hardware. Call of Duty, like I said, is essentially a fucking free-to-play game at this point. I mean, they're advanced enough to the point where they can ruin your account standing with basically the click of a mouse or the press of an A button, but Call of Duty somehow thinks they're not advanced enough to circumvent a meaningless fucking ban, okay? Like, it blows my mind. But like I said, what really gets done about this? I mean, Activision's not going to do anything. The normal player, like, what can you really do? I don't even think you can prevent anything like this. I mean, I don't think there's any way to stop. Even if you don't do anything to a cheater or a hacker, I can't see a way in which you could stop this shit from happening to you, right? It's just a complete nightmare for anybody who actually still actively plays COD. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, apparently getting spam reported in Call of Duty and signing out.